right. It is Friday. It doesn't really feel like a Friday, does it?
No, it doesn't for those of us who weren't here yesterday.
It's like that weird day that we have to come into work for like...
I think a lot of folks are off today, though.
Yeah.
Because our traffic system was pretty quiet all morning long.
Nice.
So, you know, a lot of folks are taking that 4-day weekend. Or
5-day weekend.
Yeah, or just took the whole week off or, you know, whatever.
Yeah. But we're still here, so...
Yes, we are, all in one piece, and we've survived the fireworks last night and all that other fun stuff. Did you happen to walk outside this morning and go, I could smell fireworks?
A little bit, because they were literally all around me.
Okay.
Last night. It wasn't just, like, there was one main display that was, like, to the north, but I had them all around me.
It was, we had a little setup called an inversion where there was warmer air aloft and we were a little cooler at the surface, so the atmosphere really wasn't mixing all that much. When I was driving into work this morning, there was still kind of that smoky haze hanging in the air throughout the city of Lansing. Much, much worse over in the Detroit area. Still a problem over there. As a matter of fact, we can take you, we'll pop you over there. And this is Air Now, which talks about the air conditions. And, you know, we'll show this one like we have some sort of air quality alert. And actually they do over in the southeastern part of the state. We have mixed things up a little bit here in mid-Michigan, although we can show you in Lansing. We take a look at the air quality. We'll do this plot. It was not quite as nice. Well, that's actually a poor example that I picked there. We'll pick the one right next to it. It was not all the best of conditions for us a little earlier this morning, but things have improved quite a bit. It was around midnight that, you know, things were, there was some fog in the air, but it was also that smoke hanging in the air. But I want to show you the Metro Detroit area and over towards Flint. This red shading, the purple shading, just a lot of smoke still hanging in the air over there. We'll take a look at Flint because this number is kind of off the charts there.
Wow.
It's actually gotten worse since midnight. While we were in the Lansing and Jackson areas around midnight, which, you know, that was about the time fireworks were ending.
Yep.
But things a little worse over there. So just kind of, if you're watching us a little farther to the east, not the best of air quality that we have out there right now.
Thought that the fireworks ended at midnight. That's adorable.
Well, believe me, they were still shooting off
they
after midnight. Let's put it that way. Could you possibly give me max 1?
Sure.
And we'll go into doing the weather here now. Unless you want me to talk more about the smoky air over near Detroit. So here's a look at our satellite picture.
It does look hazy.
Well, I mean, and there's fog out there too, kind of in the mix as well. For the, you know, the same reason. It was a little warmer aloft than we were at the surface, but now that the sun's out, we're going to mix things up a little bit. Our Meridian Company US 127 Skycam, yeah, there is, you know, a little bit of smoke and or fog still in the air. Here is a look at downtown Lansing, where we are seeing a little bit of sun. It is 77 right now in Lansing. Our buddy, the dew point, is sitting at 66. Bottom line is, we're in a humid air mass, and we're going to be that way throughout the day, but yeah, that's expected. It's around the 4th of July. And here is a look at downtown Jackson, where we have a current temperature of 66 degrees. Visibility was down a little bit in downtown Jackson when we went on the air at 4:30 this morning, but that has improved a bit too. Here's a look at pinpoint Doppler radar, and already starting to see a couple of little showers pop up here and there. This activity we have out there right now is currently moving to the northeast.
Okay.
We have an area of low pressure. It's back to our west. It's just slowly creeping to the east, and we're going to be dealing with it today, tonight, and tomorrow. Severe weather outlook. It's not a great chance of severe weather, but we're in the marginal category, which means there might be an isolated storm or two that contains some strong winds, maybe some hail. So just something we need to watch throughout the day, and I think in our part of the state, it's this afternoon and early evening. If you're going to be up north, it could be a little different story. That could actually get underway this morning. So
I did notice some raindrops on my window this morning.
Okay, so a little bit out there. There's definitely a lot of moisture in the air too. Here is a look at the satellite and the radar, and you can see they're already seeing some storms popping up to our north, and just a little bit of activity over Lake Michigan. That marks a front that will be heading to the east as we go throughout the day. So some hints of sunshine, hazy sunshine for us. We get to the middle of the afternoon, you can see some of those storms flaring up. Not everybody sees them. Right. It's not like a solid line of storms, but there is some activity out there.
And again, they look pretty quick.
Yeah, they're going to move quick, but still, they could produce some heavy downpours of rain, some gusty winds, maybe some hail.
Okay.
And then once the sun goes down, everything just kind of fades away. But the instability is still with us. So tomorrow, we're partly cloudy. Can't rule out maybe a shower storm popping up tomorrow, too, although the chance not as great as it is today. 73, 10 a.m., partly cloudy. 77 at noon. We're kind of heating things up with that sunshine. We see some storms pop up here and there as the afternoon wears on, and then this evening it all just kind of fades away. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, small chance of a pop-up shower. 76 our high tomorrow, so a little bit cooler tomorrow. Low 80 Sunday with some sun, and then late Monday into Tuesday, some showers and storms. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, next week all look dry with some sunshine. So it's kind of an extended period there. If you have outdoor plans today, don't cancel them. Just keep an eye on the radar. The News 10 First Alert Weather app is a place you can get that radar anytime. If any sort of watch or warning is issued for your area, you can find that information there too. It's free. Just search for WILX Weather on Google Play and the Apple App Store.
It's free, which is great. It's also very easy to use, which is super helpful too.
It does. It is very easy to use.
Very, very
matter of fact, it's a new updated version of it.
What?
Well, it looks sort of the same, but it has been updated.
I'm gonna do it right now. Well, I'll do it when I get back to my desk.
And you're gonna go, well, wait. It looks like
Exactly
it's been undergoing some changes.
Okay. We all go through changes.
Yes, we do.
All right. Well, you are gonna get out of here and enjoy your weekend.
I'll be here. I'll be in Sunday morning.
Okay. Well, most of your weekend, like tomorrow.
I think it's my last Sunday morning for a while. No, there's one more. No, that's it. No.
You make the schedule. How do you not know this?
Well, Justin's off. It's been just kind of all over the schedule. I have to look at it. Made this schedule, a month ago.
True.
I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
Well, speaking of schedules, here's what we have coming up.
Speaking of breakfast there.
No, my breakfast is at my desk.
Okay.
On News 10 today at 11, we will have Colton Sikoracki and Ann Emmerich will be here.
Bringing in the big guns today.
We are. We're bringing in the award-winning Colton Sikoracki and the award-winning Ann Emmerich. Here's what you can expect. I know we didn't talk about it on the weather because it's really not impacting us in Michigan too much here right now, but Hurricane Beryl is aiming for Texas and northern Mexico.
Last update I had, which, there was a fresh update that came on about the time we started this. Category 2 hurricane, Cozumel and Cancun, pretty much, between those two towns. A big vacation area, but it's a quick mover. So it's not going to linger, but still, could you imagine being on vacation and, hey, a Category 2 hurricane,
yes,
came
I've
through.
been through a Category 2 hurricane on vacation.
It is going to weaken while it moves over the Yucatan Peninsula, but then it's going to get over the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Could be a 1 or a 2 Sunday where it comes on shore again somewhere near the Mexico-Texas border.
And correct me if I'm wrong, it went from a 5 to a 4 back to a 5 for a minute there?
It did. Well, it's been kind of going up and down and up and down. And it all has to do with the water temperature and how strong the winds can be. But it was a 2 when it came on shore, Yucatan Peninsula, which is, Cancun or Cozumel.
Right.
Very early this morning.
And
they're still dealing with it right now.
Yeah, it could hit Texas in the next couple of days.
It looks like that would be Sunday.
Also this morning, discarded fireworks were likely the cause of a house fire that happened early this morning in Jackson County. We're going to be taking a look at that. And the splash pad in Rochester Hills, where a gunman opened fire last month, is reopening. That is a pretty big story down with our friends in Oakland County, that splash pad, the park that the splash pad was in, is reopening. So very interesting. Well, there you go. Anyway, that's what we've got coming up for you today at 11. I'll be back here at 2 o'clock with another look at your weather and what's coming up on our 90 minutes of news. It starts with first at 4.
See you then.
That's what I got. That's all I got. Let's go get breakfast.
Let's.